there's this category of the objectively valuable, and I've just named some of them. These values that appear in all of their splendor. And the moral life is properly structured around them. Those acts that integrate and propagate the basic goods are good acts. Those acts that are repugnant to them, we characterize as wicked acts. Aquinas' point, just positive law must be grounded in this natural or moral law. But then finally, and this is the point I've been making so far, finally, the natural law, Thomas says, is grounded in the eternal law, which is identical to the mind of God. The same mind that governs the physical laws of the universe also governs the moral realm. When the natural law is grounded in the eternal law and the positive law is grounded in the natural law, we're dealing with just law. Notice, please, the final orientation is toward the service of justice itself. That's the divine mind. Now, lest you think, okay, that's a lot of medieval abstraction. Thomas Aquinas and the three types of law. Can I make it a little more concrete and a little more American for you? Go back now to the spring of 1963, April to be precise. Martin Luther King is leading his nonviolent protests in Birmingham, Alabama. And per usual, he was arrested for his efforts. And he was thrown into the somewhat squalid Birmingham City Jail. Friends of his smuggled, he had no paper to write on, they smuggled newspapers and envelopes in. And he commences to write from that jail a famous letter. It was in response to white Christian ministers who had challenged King, who had said, you know, we like what you're doing. Your goals are good, but your means are really questionable. And you're pushing the society way too fast, and you got to slow down. So King, literally scribbling in the margins of newspapers, commences to write this little letter. I've got it here. They had said to him, I mean, how can you be advocating the breaking of laws? This is just, you know, it's repugnant to civil society.